Ladies and gentlemen, I am back. After the longest break in my YouTube career, I have returned and a lot's changed, a lot happened, and I want to update you in this video. First of all, I had tons of comments across all sorts of social media, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok was the main one. There were people uploading nostalgic pick-a-pixel videos and tagging me in the comments, and all the comments were so sweet, and I really do appreciate that. It's been a big help with coming back to making videos. I just want to quickly say, a lot of people said, have you quit, or why have you quit? Just want to say, if I ever do stop making YouTube videos, and I know that's happening, I will at least let you know. I will at least do a farewell video. So if you don't see that, I am coming back at some point. I'm not going to long this video out. I'm going to tell you what happened and why the break happened, because it was not planned. I actually had a bunch of videos to make, and at the start of June, we had Season 15 in Rocket League. Now, obviously, in a couple of days, Season 16 begins, and there has been no content from me. So right around the time Season 15 started, unfortunately, I went through the most difficult thing that I've ever had to go through. My girlfriend, partner, Rachel, had a miscarriage, and we weren't expecting that. Of course, no one that tries to have a baby expects that. She's been absolutely incredible, and I don't know what I'd do without her, honestly. But yeah, that hit me really hard. I had all those videos I planned to make, and then as soon as it happened, right around the time Season 15 started, I wasn't even at home to make videos. I was with her, trying to look after her as best as possible, going to the hospital, that sort of thing. And mentally, that was challenging. And then I completely got out of the habit of making videos, and obviously, you guys got out of the habit of watching me. I wasn't a part of your daily routine anymore. And obviously, this was off the back of me not doing daily uploads anyway. I probably did like an average of an upload a video a week for the few months that led up to it. And then right as I was planning to get into regular videos, that happened. I'm very pleased to say that whilst then I wasn't, I am now living with Rachel in our own house. That's why the background is different. I haven't done anything to this room yet, but this is the room, and it's the biggest room I believe that I've had to work in my life, that's dedicated to be my work room, because the room I had before was also my bedroom. Everything I owned was pretty much in that room. This is now exclusively the filming room, which is very cool. So yeah, that leads me on to what happens now. So as I just said, I've moved house, set up all of this today, and I'm recording this, and you are watching this today. I'm recording it on the 2nd of September, and hopefully you're watching it on the 2nd of September 2024, and then Season 16 in Rocket League starts on the 4th. But is that my go-to plan? Let's have a talk about it. It's kind of good and bad that Season 16 coincides with me coming back to YouTube, because if I want to pivot and do some other kind of content, it's much more difficult to do that when Rocket League, for the first time in a few months, is releasing a new season. I am going to be tempted to make videos on that, so I will probably, whether they're long form or short form, at the very least, make some Season 16 videos. And that in my head is where I'm leaning towards. I'll make this video, just have a chat with you in the comments. I'll be reading all the comments, so just drop one down there. And then at the very least, I'll be making some really cool shorts about the new season in Rocket League. But that brings me on to something else. I recently took part in the Endpoint Community Games Night, which I hosted over on Twitch, twitch.tv/pickapixel. You can go and click that link in the description, and if I do go live, you will know if you follow me over there, because I'm thinking I might do what I did a few years ago, and that was where I would live stream multiple times a week. It was tons of fun, and essentially make videos live with you guys. Now, that was a lot easier when I had crates to open and stuff like that to do, but it kind of killed two birds with one stone, for lack of a better phrase. I could live stream to the people that are available to watch it, and then I could make highlights and a really good video out of that, all in one for YouTube. And with no trading, which, by the way, that is by far the most common comment I've got. It's people saying, I wish they brought back trading. It sucks that they got rid of trading, and I completely agree with you. But obviously, whilst trading is gone, there's a lot less content I can just film on my own. Whereas if it's live and interactive, there's probably more stuff I can do. And potentially, I could always go to another game. I could pivot to an entirely different style of content. I've dabbled with doing day in the life videos sort of over on TikTok. If you don't follow me on TikTok, we were at nearly 250,000 followers from the 100-day challenge I did a few years ago. So if you want to drop me a follow there, why not do that? So I am considering doing live content. I'm also, whether that's on YouTube or Twitch, that is definitely a consideration. But also, I do just want to say a massive thank you to Endpoint. They are the team that I am currently signed with, Endpoint Esports. And also in the throes of everything that was happening at the start of June, I then still went out to Birmingham and did the Endpoint CEX event where I met a bunch of you, played games with you, and I had a lot of fun. Even though it was a difficult time, I had a lot of fun getting out there and meeting you lot. And I just want to say once again to everyone at Endpoint, the staff, they've been so great at facilitating what has kind of happened over the last couple of months. It's not ideal for anyone that I kind of disappear from making online content, but they've been nothing but supportive, and I sincerely do appreciate that. And also, speaking of Endpoint, myself, Max, and Digital Kiwi entered the EU Rumble Open. We managed to get, I think we got top 16 or like 17th place or something like that. We ended up losing to Dignitas, who ended up finishing second in the whole thing. We lost to them in a best of 3, 2-1, so we weren't disgraced, but Dignitas then went on to wipe the entire lower bracket and then actually forced a grand final reset as well. So it's not disgraceful to lose 2-1 to the ex-reigning world champions of Rocket League. I would say we played okay in the tournament, definitely not as well as we could have done. I think if we were playing our best, we would have won the upper bracket match that sent us to the lower bracket to face Dignitas as it happened, and then we would have been into day 3 and potentially could have caused some upsets there, because we came closest to beating Dignitas out of everyone in the lower bracket on day 3. So it could have been different if we just played slightly better on the second day, but regardless, it was a lot of fun. So I don't necessarily want to keep you for too much longer, but thank you so much to everyone that's come back to the channel, left nice comments, asked me how I am, whether that's on Twitter or, like I said, on TikTok, even Instagram DMs. There's people on any social media platform you can think of that have messaged me hoping that I'm okay at the very least. And I obviously wasn't going to share what was going on with you whilst it was happening, but I've already spoken to Rachel about it, and she said it's okay for me to mention it in this video briefly, just to kind of explain where I've been, because it is a long absence and it's not like me to do that. We've uploaded daily Rocket League for like 7 years, so it's nearly 8 years actually, so it's very unlike me to disappear, and I hope you can understand it, and if not, that's fine, you know. So all I would say, if you are excited for the return, is to subscribe down below and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Drop a like and leave a comment as well, and that is going to do it from me in this video. Just the first one back. It's kind of strange getting back into it, especially filming standing up. I haven't had the room to do this in the past, but it's been a lot of fun. I can't wait to edit it. I can't wait to see your comments, and I can't wait to see you in the next video very soon.